Okay. Cynthia Turnquest Jones.
Okay, so I was a struggling reader. My son was a struggling reader. My current son is dyslexic. And even though my current son is dyslexic, he has scored very high on the Regents exams. So let me tell you a little secret about when you are special ed, as what they call it. When you are deemed a student who is special ed and you take the New York State exams, especially the Regents exams, there's something that is called a safety net. And the safety net means this. There are 7 exams that you have to take. There are 7 exams that you can take. But New York State requires for you to take 5. If you have a learning disability, it is very difficult for you to take the 7. So, reading comes in many facets. In Mount Vernon Public Library, they also have audiobooks. Audiobooks have saved my son, Kobe Jones' life, who performed in Carnegie Hall the other day.
All right.
And the reason why he's able to do that is because he is able to listen to his script and overcome his dyslexic battle that he's been battling for so long. You have individuals like Whoopi Goldberg, who is dyslexic. Magic Johnson is dyslexic. Walt Disney was dyslexic. Those are all millionaires that I just named, right?
Very successful.
And so with the understanding behind reading is to be a champion for that child who has that disability, who has that struggle, and let them know that you can overcome it once you become as one with your disability. So I'll name a couple of books. You have Raising Lifelong Learners by Lucy Calkins. She spoke about you making sure that you sit with your child and let your child understand what their disability is, and they will overcome it. If you look up Lucy Calkins, she too is a millionaire, right? Then you have another book that's called A Mind at a Time. And so in that library, you may have a student that is holding on to a Harry Potter book. Harry Potter books are this thick.
Yes.
Right?
I can't get through a Harry Potter book. I'll be honest.
Students want to, that student who is having a struggling time with reading a Harry Potter book should be given all of the different tools in order for them to be able to read the Harry Potter book. That's where you come in with the audio book and they can follow along at the same time. With the library having iReady, iReady is connected to the school system. What iReady does is it welcomes the child on the child's level. So if you're in high school and you're on iReady, you won't know that I'm on a 4th grade reading level because iReady is personalized to me, right? And so with having iReady at the library and having iReady at school, it's a double dose, right? It's like fighting a cold. Being unable to read is fighting a cold, right? And how do you beat this cold? By continually reading, right? And by coming up with ways on how this child will be able to read, right? And so literacy is key. However, it's not the end all to be all. And the reason why I started out with my son Kobe is because my son Kobe, he dance, sing, jump, draws, act. He could act, dance, and sing at the same time. So that's a talent, right? And so once he became as one with his deficiency, he became very, very confident, but understood how to overcome that deficiency. But individuals won't know that. When I do this speech at the school, because I talk to the parents who come into Mount St. Michael Academy, children who are in special education. And I let them know that his classmates are like, Kobe, I didn't even know you had dyslexia. And he said, it took me a long time. So being a partner at the library and making sure that we sit down and we talk to the children and we say, do you have a problem? They have to have courage to be like, yeah, I got a problem. Well, I want to link you up with AJ, because you and AJ can sit down and talk about music and read about hip hop, right? So there you go.